The Ghana Revenue Authority has responded to allegations of smuggling at the country's borders, absolving its customs officers of any wrongdoings. It said a preventive wing of the Custom Division of JRA has been put in place, a task force to tackle smuggling at border points across the country. In a reaction to a news item produced by Joy News, the GRA said its task force workers worked together with officers stationed at various frontier stations to ensure that goods entering the country have passed through the proper custom control for the payment of duties. Some arrests of smugglers have been made according to authorities. JRA is fully committed to ensuring that all staff work with integrity and has therefore commenced investigations into officers identified into the video production, and any officer found culpable with will be sanctioned accordingly, it further said in a statement. The JRA has assured that it will tackle the issue of smuggling and tax evasion head on. In the meantime, JRA said it has instituted an informant award scheme to reward persons volunteering information leading to the recovery of tax. Those with such confidential information are being encouraged to call JRA on 0800 900 110, and we assure them that the information will be treated with utmost confidentiality. Also, in other stories, the Electricity Company of Ghana has notified customers that, due to technical challenges affecting the smooth service provision to prepaid customers, it will extend its working hours at all district offices this weekend. Many ECG customers have for the past 3 days struggled to purchase a credit on their prepaid meters, either by using the ECG app or from vending outlets. This situation has left some affected customers stranded, while some businesses have also taken a hit. Following complaints from customers, ECG indicated that customers in the Greater Accra, Central, Eastern, Western, and Volta regions can visit ECG district offices to purchase electricity. The extension is due to the current vending challenges with the prepaid meters experienced across the country. The various ECG outlets will work from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. this weekend instead of their usual. ECG has also assured affected persons that a team is working assiduously to rectify the anomaly and ensure smooth service provision. There have been interruptions in the purchase of electricity credits by customers using both new and old prepaid. Some customers in Volta, Takoradi, Nkoko, and Tafo have been affected. Following this, the ECG clarified on Wednesday that the anomaly is as a result of some technical challenges which are being resolved. Affected customers should please note that our engineers are working assiduously to correct the anomaly and restore the system. We apologize for the inconvenience caused by these technical challenges, appealed in the statement signed by its director, David Asamoah. Moving on, NPP Youth Wing had a maiden edition of meeting and orientation for the constituency. The NPP Youth Wing of Ayawaso East Municipality held youth meeting and orientation to talk about breaking the eight in election 2024. The Ayawaso East Youth Wing aspires to establish a foundation to oversee the activities and interests of the NPP youth in the constituency. Youth are valuable property for the future and dynamic leadership of tomorrow. They also spoke about stability and enthusiasm, with a desire to attain something high and do something exceptional for the party. The youth also talk about changing the perception of the party that they will make possible impact to win the East Ayawaso seat in the next coming 2024 elections. The keynote speaker, Mr. Patrick, Greater Accra Youth Wing Administrator, also touched on how the youth should get involved in youth activities of the party in the upcoming elections. Also, Mr. Mandela Wiafi, Deputy Greater Accra Youth Organizer, also spoke on the way forward and how the youth should make it a priority to join forces to make sure that the party stays in power. Mr. Abubakar Alhassan, aka Mr. Dan, who was the youth organizer of the East Ayawaso constituency, also touched on some key issues concerning the community and the way forward. Moving on, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has directed the Forestry Commission to immediately halt the activities of Akonta Mining Limited operation in the Nimritanu Forest Reserve in the Amanfi West municipality of the Western region. The company has no mineral right to undertake any mining operations in the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. The ministry said its record shows that Akonta Mining Limited on August 25, 2022 applied for a mining lease to undertake mining operations in the said forest reserve. It pronounced all activities being undertaken by the company in the forest reserve as illegal. Although this directive does not affect mining in forest reserve, Akonta Mining Limited applications has not been determined. It pronounced all activities being undertaken by the company in the forest reserve as illegal. The land minister further directed the Forestry Commission to ensure that the company does not carry out any operations in the forest culpable in the matter. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources remains committed to fight against illegal mining with integrity and transparency, and assures the general public that it will continue to work with the relevant agencies and all stakeholders to come to grips with this age-old Galamsey menace. Now to business. The Finance Ministry is urging management of the National Lotteries Authority to do all it can in sealing revenue loopholes in its operations. The ministry said the current economic situation requires all state agencies to plug all leakages. Speaking at the launch of the 60th anniversary of the National Lotteries Authority, Deputy Finance Minister Dr. John Kuma said the NLA must help government in its revenue generation drive. NLA continues to be charged to map up creative and timely business models to maximize revenue and ensure business continuity and stakeholder satisfaction. This they are encouraged to do by ensuring revenue leakages in the system are blocked and revenue generation improved. One of their priority areas which is of concern is how management of the NLA will take steps to seal all revenue leakages as far as operation of NLA is concerned, because we need this revenue to support the activities of NLA and government. The Charity of Arms of Vodafone Ghana, in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service, has launched the first ever STEM Teacher Award in Ghana. Now, the launch event marked by a brief ceremony of the premises of the Ghana Education Service to highlight the Vodafone Foundation free instant school platform. The awards will come off on 7th October 2022 at the Academic City University. It will recognize and reward teachers who have been practicing and excelling in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Speaking at the launch, the head of Vodafone Ghana Foundation, Reverend Amaris Berpi, said the institution of the award scheme forms part of Vodafone Ghana's commitment to executing a highly impactful range of educational initiatives in the country every year. He explained the awards program will offer teachers an opportunity to showcase the various methods through which they incorporate the teaching and learning of STEM into their main curriculum. Now to international. Brazil's hotly contested presidential election is underway, and for many Brazilians, the stakes couldn't be higher. Two household names, former President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva and current leader Jair Bolsonaro, are battling to become the country's next president. Depending on who ultimately wins, Latin America's largest economy will likely either continue on Bolsonaro's conservative, pro-business path or else take a left turn under Lula. In recent weeks, both candidates have ramped up effort to woo voters. But this is an odious tax in a country where 85% of voters say they have already made up their minds, according to data for her poll released Thursday. For Lola, more votes could mean victory in the first round of voting with no need for a runoff. Meanwhile, Bolsonaro needs to catch up after slipping 14 points behind his rival in the same survey. In the Brazilian electoral system, a winning candidate must gain more than 50% of the vote. If if no candidate crosses the three this hold, a second round of voting will be organized, in which the options will be narrowed down to the two frontrunners from the first round. In Brazil, opinion polls always estimate candidates' potential performances in the first round, competing against with all other candidates, and in the second round with just two top candidates. Over 156 million Brazilians are eligible to vote. Now let's do some entertainment. The Masked Singer host announced on Friday that he and Brittany Bell has welcomed their third child together, a son named Rise Messiah Canon. This makes a total of 10 kids for Canon. Another blessing. As my journey on this planet becomes more and more remarkable, all I can do is thank God and continue to ask the Most High to order my steps. He has given me stewardship and dominion over family dynamic that to some is unimaginable. Canon wrote on social media, but more importantly, he has blessed me with loving individuals to guide me with care through this purposeful life. I am so indebted and grateful for the matriarch energy in my time of need. Miss Bell has been the rock and foundation of my fatherhood journey. She has taught me so much about parenting, psychology, spirituality, love, and just life in general. Earlier this month, Canon welcomed his ninth child, a daughter, Onyx Ice Co Canon. His daughter with model Lanisha Co. Canon also shares fraternal twin Moroccan and Monroe with his ex-wife, singer Maria Carey. Has son Golden and daughter Powerful Queen with Bell, and twin sons Zion and Zalion with DJ Abe de la Rosa. Less than a year after the release of the worldwide hit Kweku the Traveler, fast-rising Ghanaian rapper Black Sherif has provided yet another banger. Soldier and social media is buzzing. As the only Ghanaian artist to enter the Boomplay Golden Club and currently a BET nominee, he definitely stroked the iron while it was hot and swiftly ramped up the pace in his current trend to release his new single, Soldier, which is swiftly becoming a global anthem. The 3-minute song, which recalls the younger rapper's life from his early years and challenges, tells his quick rise to fame, something he is yet to learn to accept. As he expresses his fragility and need to put aside insecurities in a catchy rhythmic pattern, he also portrays a side of him in the song that he has mentally strengthened. He does not stray too far from his typical genre of song and lyrics, but he does provide the listener a real-life glimpse into his life and how he decided to fight anxieties to find success in the world. Blacko, as he is fondly called, reveals in the lyrics, "My misery box is somewhere very near. I feel it inside me. I am feeling very weird. Something where I did chase for years back in the days. If you told me I would see this flag waving, I won't believe you. Cause how far could I go? How far could I go? I am too close. I can feel it. Something is vibrating inside me. I am celebrating. Soldier has been well received, and as of press time yesterday, Wednesday, September 28th, it had peaked at number 1 on the Apple Music Top 100 Ghanaian chart and is currently at number 14 on the Apple Music Top 100 Nigerian chart. Also in other stories, Sadiq Abdullahi Abu has resigned as the CEO of Three Media Network, organizers of the Three Music Awards. Mr. Abdullahi Abu made this known on Friday, September 30th, 2022. He tweeted on his Twitter page on Friday saying, "Today is officially my last working day as the CEO of Three Music Networks, an organization I founded and had the rare privilege to lead for 5 years. The time has come to extend my quest for excellence and remarkable experience to other sectors." Now to sports. Accra Hearts of Oak has been deducted 3 points as they were declared lost in their match encounter against Great Olympic despite winning the match 2-1 at the Accra Sports Stadium back in September. Hearts were found guilty of violating the, the statutes of the Ghana Football Association, thereby forfeiting the match. A statement on the Ghana Football Association website after Wednesday's disciplinary committee rulings reads, "The protest by Accra Great Olympics is hereby upheld by a majority decision of 3-2. In other stories, the Ghanaian midfielder Thomas Partey scored an opener for the London Derby against Tottenham Forest in the English Premier League. The Black Stars midfielder, who picked an injury and couldn't play for the Black Stars, was named on the starting line-up for Arsenal after passing a late fitness test last night. Following his return from international duties for his nation, Thomas Partey missed Ghana's international friendly matches against Brazil and Nicaragua during the past week due to an injury he picked up during training with the team. This brings us